guys, it's Natalie with Treasures of Minnie, and I'm just going to go ahead and warn you, this is not a crafting video per se. There are some crafts that I did in this room that I'm going to show you for my pet room, but it is mainly a pet room tour because I just finished cage cleans. So I thought I would share. So as you can see right here, this is the room. This is a screen door that we got from Lowe's for $29.99. And then this right here came from Dollar General, and the picture is on it, but you color it in. And I colored this in with just regular markers that you use for like adult coloring book. And this came in a birthday, happy 21st birthday for my daughter, and when she was done, I just hung it up there. But anyway, we got this door from Lowe's, and the purpose of this is we also have 2 dogs and a cat. And if I close that bedroom door, for one, my animals are blocked off from the rest of hearing the rest of the house, voices, getting used to people, noises, and it will also get hot in that room. I don't know if you've ever noticed, in the summertime, there are certain rooms that no matter how cool it is in the rest of the house, if that room is shut up, it has something to do with the return and pulling air in and out. I don't really know. My dad does heating and air and electrical work, and he just told me to leave the door open and that won't be a problem. So I want to be able to leave the door open. But I don't want my cat to get in there. And though I do not think my cat would eat my guinea pigs, because he does go in there with me when I do cage cleans, and he's really scared of them. So he just sits by the door and just watches them run around in amazement, but he won't go by them. One time, one of the guinea pigs came by the cat, and the cat was like, I'm ready to leave. So, but still, you never know. And I don't want my dogs to be able to go in there. The same thing with the dogs. They go in there when I'm in there. And my oldest dog, Buddy, is extremely gentle. Matter of fact, there they are over there, wondering why I'm talking to myself. This is our stairway. That's the bonus room, which is my craft room. But the dogs are like, hey, Buddy. He's wondering why I'm talking to myself. That's Buddy. And Ani is the black and white one behind her. Ani is still a baby. And she doesn't realize how rough she plays when she plays. So I don't want the dogs to be able to go in there. I don't want to feel like my animals are shut off from the rest of the house. And I want good airflow. So, sorry it took me 3 minutes to explain why we have a screen door up. I think it's pretty clever. The door to the bedroom is still up. We just put it on the opposite side. And it's just 2 hinges. It's not something that's got to be like major to withstand people coming in and out, because I'm the only one that does. So it's just a hinge there and a hinge there. Okay, so I really hope I'm not making y'all too dizzy. Okay, you guys go out. So this is my pet room. That is my chinchilla cage. I have 2 chinchillas. Let's see if they'll... It's kind of their nap time, but that is Meadow. Hi, Meadow. And maybe, I'm sure, is in here too. There she is. Hi, baby. How you doing, sweetie? Did Mommy wake you? Hi. Hi. So, I have 2 chinchillas. I have a Etsy shop, I think I've told you guys before, where I sew and make cage liners, and everything in here I made. The cage liners, the pads, the hangy things. And if you've ever bought one of my corner shelf things, this is it, but they like to get in it and swing, so I found a way to I just hang the back corner lower and the top, and they get in it. I'll show you what that actually is. It's actually a corner little thing. but I can only do this for a second because they will get out. So pads, food, water. This is one of those boxes you can get at like PetSmart. It does not have a bottom on it, but they don't really get it in and sleep. And I wanted somewhere to put their hay that they couldn't like just pee and poop all over. So I had my husband cut a thin piece of wood. We stapled it to the bottom. I did paint this. This comes just natural wood. And I just shove a bunch of hay in there. And they do take some of it out, but it is saving so much on hay. So this is one of my 2-level hammocks. I have tiles in here for them. Chew toys. Levels. Maybe's watching me. Meadow's watching me because she's like, okay, how can I get out? I'm gonna do it. Well, actually, they may not want out because when I do cage cleans, I let everybody out and they have probably about a 2-hour floor time because, yeah. Isn't she cute? What's you eating? Found a new stick. Huh? You found a new stick? These are just 1/2-inch strips that I cut. And I just put them through here sometimes, depending. In the winter, I actually put hidey huts and stuff in here for them. But chinchillas cannot really be hot, and they don't like to be hot. So now that it's starting to get to be summer, I know that they like somewhere to go and hide when they're asleep. They want to feel like they're protected. But at the same time, it's just getting too hot for the, like you can see them up there. I have cubes and stuff. I'll show you all that in a minute. It's just getting too hot for that. So I started doing the fleece strips kind of during the summer. So they feel like they're hiding, but they're not. Huh, baby? Huh, sweetheart? What you doing, May? What you doing, Maybe? Is that a good stick? Maybe is 6 and Meadow is barely a year. So she's not quite as trusting, especially when I'm talking to myself. Okay, there's their litter box, and they do use it for peeing, especially Maybe. Meadow is still getting it, the baby. I normally put Carefresh in there, but I wanted to try the wood chips because they dry where Carefresh doesn't. It just kind of stays wet. However, you see the mess we already have. Maybe went straight to it, and I guess because the wood chips are lighter, it just seemed fun to her, so she like went crazy. I already cleaned some of it up. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. Maybe after the newness wears off, they'll just get it and go to the bathroom like they normally do and not play in it. We'll see. So anyway, these came from Amazon. Oh, baby. This came from Whimsy's Menagerie. I get my food, all their treats, chew toys, everything from there. They do not chew on this at all, though. I'm just keeping it in there, hoping eventually one day they will. This one came from Whimsy's. This was a free toy that came with my order because I made a $50 purchase. This I made it's mine, but I am going to start putting these in my Etsy shop. They'll be better than this. This I just kind of like threw together just to see if they would like it. They love it. So I put their treats in here. Not sugary, funky treats. Like, I get this confetti. Oh, what's it called? Confetti blend? Or it's something confetti from Whimsy's. It is full of stuff that they can have every day. It's forage that they can have every day, unlimited. It's good for them. But I put it in here or anything like that, and they have to smell it out, and they have to figure out how to get it out. And they love it. It is really entertaining. I'm about to make my guinea pigs one, but you will start seeing these on my Etsy page soon. They'll be better than this. They won't have paper clips and bent up wire. Like I said, I just wanted to see what they would do first. So, but if you want to make it yourself, it's just one of those little terracotta pots. Some wood safe wood. And I put this washer on the bottom to try to help balance it to keep it from falling too much. Okay, let's see. This is, I get wood cubes from Winsies too. And I just drill a hole in them myself with my drill and put it on a kebab. Let's see. Go back down here. This is from Whimsies. I got it because there was such great reviews on it. Everybody talks about how much their chinchillas love it and they just chew it, chew it, chew it. It's been in here for 2 months now. They finally started messing with it a little bit on the corners, but as you can see, they haven't really done much with it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying my girls don't. This is one I made. I usually take their sticks, because my chinchillas, I don't know about your guys, but my chinchillas like to just eat the bark off of it, and then they won't do anything else. Like, for instance, you can see it's been in there a while. This one's definitely been in here a while, and I just have a box where I just kind of trade these out. So I'll take it away for a while and then put it back in, and then we'll eventually get to it, or I'll drill a hole in it and make a toy out of it. And I find that they will then mess with it because it's new and in a different form. Oh, this shelf right here came from Tractor Supply. They do have a small animal section. I really like it. I think it was $7.99. I really like it. But okay. So the bottom of the cage, this is a Ferret Nation, and the bottom of the cage is open. Well, when I let them get out and have floor time, especially the guinea pigs will run and get up under there, and I have to move the whole cage to get them out, and it's just a pain. So I put cubes around it to where they cannot get under. None of them can. It does get little poops and stuff under there, but when I do cage cleans once a week, I roll it out and I vacuum underneath it, and I keep extra things that I do not use every day under there as well. And then I just have a rug right here because I like it. All right. On the top, these came from Family Dollar. All these colors that match, these ones and these ones, that's all Family Dollar. This is full of that bedding that you saw on the bottom shelf. So I don't have to like mess with that bag. I fill this up and I'll just use it from here until it's empty. And then I'll refill it up. This one has all of their Cuddle Cups cubes, the corner huts that I make. Here's one right here. If you guys haven't tried one of these, they're awesome. I've been making these for about 3 years now. I finally have started seeing people on Etsy making something close, but try to set it down where you can see it. There we go. It kind of reminds me of like a bicycle, a helmet of some kind, but it goes in the corner. It fits in the corner of your cage perfect. Let me see if I can show you right here in the guinea pig cage. So they don't crawl in it and try to get behind it and make messes. And it's nice and open for some airflow. I feel like this is awful. I feel like I'm making you so dizzy, and I apologize for the dogs. There's probably someone knocking on the door. I don't know. But anyway, so you can check out my Etsy. Okay, so next to that, these guys, hopefully the light will work. These guys were $1 each at Family Dollar, and they stack in each other. Like, they have those little handles right there where you can stack them. This is where I keep hanging toys here on top, things that won't fit if I put this over it. Then I have on this one like loofahs and lava chews and toilet paper rings. This one is little, I made this and I just stick treats in it and then put it in their cage like that. The guinea